I was basically cornered or ambushed into having to justify why, as a healthcare worker, I think it's wholly justified that I should be against the mass murder of innocent civilians, the absolute destruction of a healthcare system that everybody in the world has a right to. And that me having those opinions or speaking out against some of the most atrocious voices defending the notion of Zionism in Israel and the right to kill anybody that stands in its way is actually one of the things that defines who I am as a doctor. People die and doctors aren't suspended. People come to harm and doctors aren't suspended. People post about the conflict in Gaza and apparently they're not safe to work. I was asked to look after a doctor who was under siege at Al-Shifa Hospital for 40 days and nights, and he now worked side by side with us. And I was asked to make sure that he was okay, and yet I'm sitting in a room being told that I can't work as a doctor because I've spoken out against genocide, right? They seem to put the utter fear into organizations that feel that they could be accused of supporting anti-Semites, or let's be realistic, anybody who criticizes Israel. When you say it's wrong, you no longer have the right to work as a doctor. I simply can't see how those two things are compatible. I believe that their moral compass is completely shattered. He pointed out that I was suspended and removed from work immediately, and yet he was just presented with a document to sign to say that he would never post about the conflict again and he would delete his posts. That's the first time in my life where I've thought, this is discrimination. If humanity, or if doctors can't speak out against atrocities related to humanity, the whole of humanity, the whole medical career is destroyed, it's ruined. Where do we go from here when the loudest voices still are the ones trying to justify what's happening? Surely the only way is down.